My name is Anya, and I'm 25 years old. I live in a bustling city where opportunities are endless, especially if you have a good command of English. Growing up, I always excelled in school. Math and science were my favorite subjects. And I decided to become a software engineer. Now I work at a local tech firm where I'm known for my problem solving skills and innovative ideas. Despite my technical prowess, I have a secret that haunts me. I can understand English perfectly when someone speaks, but I can't speak it myself. This has been a significant hurdle in my career and personal life. Every time I try to speak English, I freeze, my mind goes blank, and I feel a wave of anxiety wash over me. One day, my manager, Mr. Patel, approached me with exciting news. Our company had secured a partnership with a prestigious international client, and he wanted me to lead a project meeting with them. This was a golden opportunity, but the thought of speaking in English during the meeting terrified me. That evening, I decided to take action. I went to a cozy cafe, ordered a cup of coffee, and sat down with my notebook. I started writing down all the reasons why I wanted to improve my spoken English. I knew that being able to communicate effectively in English would open up countless opportunities for me, both professionally and personally. I would be able to lead projects, present my ideas confidently, and connect with people from different cultures. Determined to overcome my fear, I started looking for ways to practice speaking English. I signed up for an English speaking course at a local language institute. The classes were engaging and interactive, and I found myself gradually gaining confidence. We practiced converse on various topics, which helped me get used to speaking in different situations. I also discovered the power of technology in my journey to improve my English. I started using language learning apps that offered interactive speaking exercises. These apps allowed me to practice my pronunciation, intonation, and fluency at my own pace. I would spend hours repeating phrases and sentences until they felt natural to me. To immerse myself further, I joined an English conversation club. The club members were friendly and supportive, and we would meet once a week to practice speaking on different topics. We discussed books, movies, current events, and even our personal experiences. This not only helped me improve my speaking skills, but also made me feel more comfortable using English in everyday conversations. I also incorporated English into my daily routine in creative ways. I would narrate my actions in English while cooking, cleaning, or even getting ready in the morning. This helped me get used to thinking in English and expressing my thoughts spontaneously. One trick I found particularly useful was shadowing. I would watch English TV shows, movies, or YouTube videos and try to mimic the speakers. This helped me improve my pronunciation and intonation and made me more familiar with common phrases and expressions. Despite my progress, there were moments of self-doubt and frustration. There were times when I stumbled over words, mispronounced them, or couldn't find the right words to express my thoughts. These moments were demotivating, and I would often feel like giving up. But I reminded myself that learning a new language is a journey, and setbacks are a part of the process. During this time, I realized the advantages of being proficient in English. I saw how it could enhance my career prospects, allowing me to work with international clients and travel for conferences and meetings. I also noticed how it could enrich my personal life by enabling me to connect with people from diverse backgrounds and cultures. Being able to speak English fluently also opened up access to a wealth of knowledge and resources. I could read books, watch documentaries, and participate in online courses that were previously out of reach. This broadened my horizons and deepened my understanding of various subjects. As the day of the project meeting approached, I felt a mix of excitement and nervousness. I had prepared thoroughly, practicing my presentation multiple times and anticipating potential questions. When the day finally arrived, I took a deep breath and walked into the conference room. The meeting started, and as I began to speak, I felt a surge of confidence. My words flowed more smoothly than I had anticipated. I could see the clients nodding in understanding and appreciation. There were moments when I stumbled, but I didn't let it affect me. I kept going, focusing on conveying my ideas clearly and confidently. By the end of the meeting, I felt a sense of accomplishment. I had managed to lead the discussion and present my ideas effectively. Mr. Patel congratulated me, and the clients expressed their satisfaction with our collaboration. This experience was a turning point for me. It showed me that with determination, practice, and perseverance, I could overcome my fear of speaking English. It wasn't an overnight transformation, but each step I took brought me closer to my goal. My journey to improve my spoken English taught me valuable lessons. It taught me the importance of consistent practice, the power of perseverance, and the need to step out of my comfort zone. It also showed me that making mistakes is a natural part of learning, and that each mistake is an opportunity to grow. As I continued to practice and improve, I found myself enjoying conversations in English more and more. I became more confident in meetings, presentations, and even casual chats with colleagues and friends. My improved communication skills opened up new opportunities for me, and I felt more connected to the global community. Looking back, I realized that my struggle with speaking English was not just about the language itself. It was about overcoming my fear, building my confidence, and believing in my ability to learn and grow. And in the end, this journey made me a stronger, more resilient person. So if you find yourself in a similar situation, remember that you're not alone. Take small steps, practice consistently, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. Surround yourself with supportive people, use available resources, and keep pushing forward. With time and effort, you too can overcome your challenges and achieve your goals. Additional tips and tricks. 1. Record yourself. Perfective way to improve your spoken English is to record yourself speaking. This allows you to listen to your pronunciation, intonation, and fluency. You can identify areas that need improvement and track your progress over time. 2. Speak with native speakers. If possible, try to have conversations with native English speakers. They can provide valuable feedback and help you learn natural expressions and colloquialisms. Language exchange programs are great for this. 3, read aloud. Reading aloud helps improve your pronunciation and fluency. Choose books, articles, or scripts that interest you and practice reading them out loud. Pay attention to how words are pronounced and how sentences flow. 4. Use a mirror. Practice speaking in front of a mirror. New words and spoke in different languages. Each and every day of your life gives you much more skills and confidence in body language. This helps you become more aware of your facial expressions and body language, which are important aspects of communication. It also builds your confidence in speaking. 5. Set realistic goals. Set specific, achievable goals for your English practice. For example, aim to learn and use 5 new words and phrases each week. Celebrate your progress no matter how small. Advantages of speaking English fluently. 1. Career opportunities. Proficiency in English can open up a wide range of career opportunities, especially in international companies. It can lead to promotions, overseas assignments, and collaborations with global teams. 2. Personal growth. Learning to speak English fluently can boost your confidence and self-esteem. It enhances your communication skills and allows you to express yourself more effectively. 3. Access to information. English is the primary language of the internet, and many academic resources. Being able to read and understand English gives you access to a wealth of information, research, and educational content. 4. Travel. English is widely spoken around the world. Knowing English can make travel more enjoyable and less stressful, as you can communicate with locals, read signs, and navigate unfamiliar places more easily. 5. Cultural exchange. Speaking English allows you to connect with people from different cultures and backgrounds. It enriches your understanding of the world and fosters meaningful relationships. Motivational moments during my journey. There were several motivational moments that kept me going. One of them was when I successfully ordered a meal in English while traveling abroad. The sense of accomplishment I felt was immense. It was a small step, but it reminded me of the progress I had made. Another motivational moment was when a colleague complimented me on my improved English during a team meeting. Hearing positive feedback from others boosted my confidence and motivated me to keep practicing. Finally, reflecting on my journey and seeing how far I had come was a powerful motivator. I remembered the initial fear and anxiety I felt, and I realized how much I had grown. This reflection gave me the strength to continue pushing forward. So, if you ever feel demotivated or discouraged, remember these moments. Celebrate your small victories. Seek support from others and keep reminding yourself of the reasons why you started this journey. With dedication and perseverance, you can overcome any obstacle and achieve your goals. To further immerse myself in English, I began incorporating it into my hobbies and interests. For example, I joined an online book club where members discussed books in English. This not only improved my reading comprehension, but also gave me the opportunity to practice speaking during our virtual meetings. Discussing characters, plots, and themes in English helped me articulate my thoughts and opinions more clearly. I also discovered the world of podcasts. I started listening to English podcasts on topics I was passionate about, such as technology, personal development, and travel. Listening to native speakers discuss these subjects gave me a better understanding of conversational English and exposed me to different accents and speaking styles. Sometimes I would pause the podcast and repeat what the speakers were saying, mimicking their tone and pronunciation. In addition to these activities, I made it a habit to write a daily journal in English. Each evening, I would reflect on my day and jot down my thoughts and experiences. This practice helped me think in English and improve my writing skills. Occasionally, I would read my journal entries aloud, further reinforcing my speaking abilities. One day, I decided to challenge myself by attending a local English-speaking theater group. The group welcomed newcomers and provided a supportive environment for practicing English through acting. Participating in plays and skits allowed me to explore different characters and emotions, which made speaking English more engaging and less intimidating. The group members were encouraging and offered constructive feedback, helping me refine my pronunciation and delivery. While juggling all these activities, I maintained a structured approach to manage my time, and it created a weekly schedule that balanced my work responsibilities, language learning, and personal life. This schedule ensured that I dedicated sufficient time to practice speaking English without feeling overwhelmed. I also made sure to incorporate breaks and leisure activities to avoid burnout. Throughout this journey, there were moments of frustration and self-doubt. For instance, during a particularly challenging rehearsal with a theater group, I struggled to remember my lines and felt embarrassed in front of my peers. However, the group's director, Miss Thompson, reminded me that making mistakes was a natural part of learning. She shared her own experiences of struggling with a new language and how perseverance had helped her succeed. Her words of encouragement motivated me to keep pushing forward. The advantages of speaking English fluently continued to reveal themselves in various aspects of my life. Professionally, I noticed that my improved communication skills made me more effective in team collaborations. I could articulate my ideas clearly during brainstorming sessions, and my colleagues appreciated my contributions. This led to increased recognition and new opportunities within the company. In my personal life, speaking English fluently opened up new avenues for socializing and forming meaningful connections. I joined a local expatriate community where I met people from different parts of the world who were also keen on practicing their English. We organized cultural exchange events, shared our experiences, and supported each other in our language learning journeys. These interactions enrich my perspective. It definitely bank. One of the most rewarding experiences was when I traveled to an international tech conference in Singapore. As a representative of my company, I had the chance to present our latest project to a diverse audience. The thought of speaking in front of such a large group initially made me nervous, but I reminded myself of the progress I had made. I delivered my presentation confidently and engaged with attendees during the Q&A session. The positive feedback I received from industry professionals was a testament to how far I had come. Reflecting on my journey, I realized that the key to overcoming my fear of speaking English was persistence and embracing opportunities to practice. Each step, no matter how small, contributed to my growth. I learned to celebrate my successes and view challenges as opportunities for improvement. To anyone facing similar struggles, I offer this advice: surround yourself with supportive people. Immerse yourself in the language through activities you enjoy. And don't be afraid to make mistakes. Remember that learning a new language is a marathon, not a sprint. With dedication, patience, and a positive mindset, you can achieve your goals and unlock new possibilities in your personal and professional life. One particularly inspiring moment for me was when I volunteered at a local community center to teach basic computer skills to non-native English speakers. This experience allowed me to give back to the community while practicing my English in a meaningful way. Explaining technical concepts in simple English helped me become more comfortable with the language, and seeing the progress of my students was incredibly rewarding. In my free time, I also started watching English language films and TV shows with subtitles. This helped me improve my listening skills and understand how native speakers used idiomatic expressions and slang. I even organized movie nights with friends where we would watch and discuss films in English, making the learning process fun and social. Additionally, I found it helpful to participate in public speaking workshops. So I would go to workshops, and these workshops focused on techniques for overcoming stage fright, structuring presentations, and engaging the audience. Practicing public speaking in a supportive environment built my confidence and improved my ability to articulate my thoughts clearly. My journey was not without its challenges, but each obstacle I faced taught me valuable lessons. I learned that persistence and a positive attitude are crucial for overcoming language barriers. I also discovered the importance of setting realistic goals and celebrating small victories along the way. One day, while reflecting on my progress, I came across a quote that resonated deeply with me. The limits of my language are the limits of my world. This quote reminded me of the vast opportunities that mastering English could unlock. It motivated me to continue pushing my boundaries and striving for excellence. In the end, my journey to improve my spoken English transformed not only my language skills, but also my overall outlook on life. I became more confident, resilient, and open to new experiences.